It's been almost a month since our last tier list, for obviously multiple reasons. Uh, First things first, the thigh tier list got age restricted, so that probably didn't reach nobody whatsoever. So thank you for that. Now we are going to actually go from each faction for BOOBA, booty, and thighs. Okay. As we're doing all these lists from here on out, I'm not gonna have no regards for whether they're underage or not, or whatever the lore wants to tell us, because clearly last time I did these two tier list videos, oh, why did you rate this character? Why did you disqualify them? Well, if the game doesn't confirm their age, it didn't feel right to me to do so. Fuck it, don't come crying in my comments, oh, you realize she's underage, right? Well, first off with Anchor. As you can clearly tell, she has nothing packing up there, so she's gonna go right away into the F tier. Delta. Now, Delta, it's gonna be hard to tell because unless we get a skin, I really can't tell how much BOOBA she really be packing. So for the time being, she's gonna be at the F tier alongside with Anchor. We have Neon. It's kind of a weird, because I'm trying to balance it out with both her alt for summer and also with her SR version of her character. So it don't look like she's packing that much in SR form, but in her summer versions, they just gave her a buff. So to make it fair, I'm just gonna give her on a B tier. With that, we have Rapi. We only have 3 skins to go off of, and it looks like the summer one tends to give us a little bit more data that we need for science purposes. And I'm gonna throw her up into the A tier because it's a decent set of boobs. Phantom. It's a nice set, I won't lie. She could go up there on A tier with Rapi, most definitely. Up next, we have Zwei. Possibly one of the more interesting characters are on the list, because I'm pretty sure if they give her an outfit, she might be packing a little bit more. But until then, she got to be in the B tier. D/Killer D wife, all right? Because it's two different units. One of them is seems more flatter than the other, and then the other one actually has the goods exposed and everything. I'm gonna have to put her in A tier. Now, if the boob size was consistent, she probably would have an easy S tier, that's for sure. Privaty and her unkind main form, I will have to put those in S tier, because even with her ballroom dress outfit in side by side with her maid outfit too, they're relatively the same size, so at least this way it's a perfect example of keeping consistency. Following up with that, we have Quiry. Me personally, I don't think it's really anything that insane. It's more so because the angle, so because it's dangling there, it looks like it's a lot more bigger than it is. Pretty sure if she was standing upright, wasn't trying to look what's off in the distance there, she would be a lot much on the lower list. But if you guys want to use that as an excuse for me running her lower, I'll put her in B tier. Up next, we have Marciana. Now, it was kind of tough because I think her school skin kind of gave her a tad bit of a buff. Now, if her breast size was obviously the exact same as it was on her default, I would probably have her in S as well, but we'll have to put her in A tier. All right, before you guys even see what's on the screen right now, this is not even a bias. This is straight up like even playing for everybody. No blue-haired waifu glazing. So she's obviously at the top of S tier. No questions asked. You guys can find me in the comments if you want. I don't give a rat's ass. After that, Goddess, we have Mast. I'm gonna actually she has a pretty nice set, so I'm gonna put her in A tier. After that, we have Maiden. Honestly, she might need a couple more skins to see how the dimensions work at different angles, but I could still, with confidence, put her in the S tier. After that, we have the second member of Extrinsic. We have a Guillotine, and without a doubt, flat as a board, so you're going in F tier. Up next, we have Eunwha, and judging from the actual angle we have for her default stance, looks like she actually might have something underneath all that clothing, so I'll have to give her a B tier. Right after that, we have Vesti, and I'm just gonna, maybe because it's the casing on her chest there, but I feel like there is gonna be something there. So she's gonna be right there beside Eunwha in B tier. Up next, we're shifting over to Infinity Rail with Diesel. Easily hands down across the board with the 3 skins. It's pretty consistent, which is a nice size of breast. So I'm automatically, without a shadow of a doubt, gonna give her A tier. Up next with that, we have Soline also from Infinity Rail, flat as a board. So I'm gonna give her F tier. The final member from Infinity Rail, we got Brid. Nice set of honkabadonkers, so she's going right away to S tier. We have Miranda. Off the rip, no questions asked. Sorry, Miranda enjoyer, she's an F tier. We have Poli. Same exact way, y'all can stay together. With Miranda, you're going into F tier. Unless we have Signal. Flat. So, obviously F tier. The last one on the list right here, right now, with some of the biggest honkabadonkers, unchallenged, unmatched, Emma, S tier. Without a shadow of a doubt. And just like that, we are done. Very quick and simple. Don't need much explanation. BOOBA is BOOBA. Probably the most accurate BOOBA tier list for the Elysion squad that you could probably come up with. Say I wasn't gonna be biased in any shape or form. If they got big old titties, they're gonna be an S tier. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. There will be more on the way. We're obviously gonna continue with Elysion, Nikke's thighs, booty, obviously. Same thing will follow suit for every single faction, including the abnormals. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Monkey Top by Meg Stallion.